Hey, what's up, guys? It's T-Bone here, and welcome back to another episode of playing Legendary Game of Heroes. So PvP has officially started. It started earlier today, and it will run for the next 4 days. And so we'll take a look today and see what's different between the official PvP and when they introduced it as a pre-season. We'll take a look at the rewards that you can get, and also the mechanics of the PvP itself. In addition to that, some of the additions, which are the packs that you can purchase. We'll also take a look at Elerium Balance. We'll go back and see there's almost 2 days remaining of the event. Let's take a look to see how everybody's doing, and I'll show the deck that I'm using to make progress. So let's jump right into the PvP. First, taking a look at the gameplay here. I'm already on Tower 2, so I actually went through the first tower earlier just to kind of get an idea of what it's like. And now on Tower 2, it looks like there are 5 opponents. So the way it works is each level is going to be a new opponent that you can fight against. Across the top from left to right are your battle key. In the middle is what you call the skip token, so that allows you to skip an opponent that you don't want to fight against. And then the the one on the right is the revenge token, where you can actually take revenge on either your guildmate or yourself when others have defeated you or your guildmate and stolen some trophies. Now, why is skip important? Well, the way it works in PvP here is it's a progression based model where as you fight through the levels, you will ascend to the next level. But as soon as you lose, you actually drop down to the very bottom of the tower again, and you lose all progress. And this becomes more important and more, becomes much more critical as you get closer to the top where you're nearing the end of the tower. So obviously you don't want to lose and go back to the beginning. Same thing with the streak. So you can see here it says no streak near the top. Basically, as soon as you fight, and if you win your first battle, you'll get 15 minutes to go to the next battle. And if you win then, it resets the streak timer to 15 minutes. It will have the 15-minute timer will be until you actually complete the tower. All right. So it's important that when you decide to start a tower that you are committed to finishing, or when the timer goes off, you again go back to the beginning of the tower. Now let's take a look at some of the other parts of this PvP. First, we'll talk about the new thing here, and that is the packs that you can purchase. The first one is the Edge pack, which has the chance for some of the relics here. We can talk about what they are. So you can get a Marksman Scroll as well as a PvP Edge relic. And I guess what that is, it could come in one of two forms. One would be the Night Stalker Ringler, or the Ringlet. And this is a defender relic that increases the defense power of your defender, and also places a thing called a guard, which reduces the overall damage that is taken. And once it's set, it can only be broken by marksmen, which, if we go to the other relic, is here. The way this works is by having this relic, what it will do is it will add the marksman to a hero, and once you have a marksman added to it, it will start randomly spawn these marksman gems, and once you match those, it will break down the guard of your opponent, and once the guard is completely broken, then you can start dealing full damage. So think of it this way: a defender will have, let's say, 10, uh, 10 guard up, and you need to damage. You need to remove those 10 guard one by one through your marksman gem. It will tell you how many marksmen you get each time you match, and then once you can reduce the total number of guard down to 0, then you will be able to deal damage to your opponent at full damage. That's the way it works. Okay, and then you can also set your defenders here, just like last time. This is the same team that I used in the last PvP preseason. I haven't changed it yet. And the relics that are available here are the ones that I just showed you earlier, the Defender relic. Revenge is where you can sort of see who has been beaten in your guild or yourself, and how much trophies were stolen. You have this timer, you can see it's 33 minutes. It goes down before you can steal it back. Okay, and then info here. So what's new? So we talked about the pack, and we can take a look at the rewards that you get. So I'm in a turquoise guild, and then you can see the rewards are 130 gems for being gold 4, but really there's not a whole lot of gems that you win in this particular league. There is something new called Path of Champion Key. We can talk about that a little bit. Okay, so there are 2 different leagues. There's 4 leagues actually. There's turquoise, Jade is the top, and Michaela is currently sitting at the top here. And the rewards for first place in Jade is 630 gems, 200,000 gold, 5 keys for Path of Champions, and 300 of the PvP leadership, sort of the leaderboard tokens. Okay, not sure what they're used for just yet, but that is what you can win at the end of PvP. Okay, another thing you can get also is in your guild. By placing in whatever you place, you'll end up collecting mana as the reward for the guild rewards. All right, and so that is that for rewards. We will talk about the keys for the Path of Champions, but right now let's just go ahead and we'll spend 1 key and go ahead and do an attack. So let's go ahead and battle. This is where you can use this chance to examine what the opponent has, and in this case looks like I am up against opponents that haven't really put in any high level units. I think what they did was they put the warden units up, but these are 4-star warden, which unfortunately in PvP is not the same as in guild versus guild. So let's just go ahead and do our battle. And the key here is you want to win 3 out of 5 waves, and if you win 3 out of 5, then you'll automatically win the match, and then you can have a choice to go and try and steal the trophies by defeating all 5 waves. Okay, and then you can see here the timer is the same. So there's a concept of a timer here where you need to complete the entire match within 90 seconds or less. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Let's just go ahead and clear him out. Okay, good. So I'll be able to have a match for a power gem there. This is Fate's Revenge. I think I should be fine since he is a light hero. I wouldn't have any problems there. I don't want to waste my power gem just yet, so I'm gonna just see if maybe I can take him out with this next attack. There is Thorn, so that is going to be unfortunate if I don't finish him off right now. Ugh. All right. Let's do this. All right, so victory. So I have victory here, and if I continue on to defeat the next 2 waves, I'll steal 799 guild trophies as well as 120. So let's go ahead and continue, right? That's what we want to do. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and match the dark gem here. Since I'm up against a dark unit, I want to try and deal as much damage as possible right off the bat, and that worked out. And so because you can see, so alacrity is currently on. That means I'm not able to actually use any skills that revive, but I can just use my battle skills to take out the final boss there. So this is the first floor of 5, and you'll see that there is going to be a timer that's going to start for the streak, and I'll have 15 minutes to continue to, or less than 15 minutes now to continue on. But I'm not going to do that. This is pretty much it for PvP. Let's go and take a look at this other part that is new, and here is the Path of Champions that is now appeared. And in order to go into either Path of the Flamebound or Path of the Night Stalker, you have to get at least 1 key. They don't have a lot of information about what these are just yet, so we'll wait until after PvP is complete when we will get those keys. For the Turquoise League, you'll get 1, no matter what tier you end up placing in. So at the end of PvP season, we will all get a chance to go here, and I'll take a take a look then. Now let's go into the Elerium Balance event. So I am currently on level 83 Masamune. This is the one I'm actually actively working on. And the team that I'm running is all light with Catherine as my leader, and then the 2 Senshas to support, and then I also awaken this unit so that I get some nice health and damage. And of course Indale to boost my gems. I'm running with the relics, the Exultant Saber, Magic Lamp, another Exultant Saber, the Harmony Gauntlet, and also the Empire Gauntlet just to give me additional boost as well as gems at the beginning. So this is the same strategy I used throughout the main campaign as well. I was able to complete the Elite campaign using the same strategy, and that is basically just right out the bat, try to just match as many gems as possible so that you can deal a lot of damage, and also to build out your power gems. And looks like I ended up not. Okay, let's go ahead and do this because I want to make sure that. Okay, so now Indale is actually activated, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Line them up, and then activate Indale, activate my Sensha skills as well, and then just kind of match everything, right? And this should now deal more than 8 million damage. You can see 7 million for Sensha, 8.1 million there. So I was easily able to take out level 83 Masamune using just 1 key here with this team makeup. And then for Bad Sector, this is kind of hard, right? So for me, I can't just use this team because if you look at the team intel, Bad Sector will actually, cast Gem Silence, which, prevents you from upgrading any gems or create gems. So Indale gets impacted and Sensha gets impacted here. And in order for me to actually be able to counteract that, what I've had to do is I've had to go in and swap out this card with the Minotaur. So the Minotaur, there are others. I think the T-Rex from the previous event also has that, and also Monk Orek, one of the feature cards, has that skill as well, which dispels Gem Silence. With this card in place, I do have reduced overall damage, but I'm able to take advantage of Indale's gem spawn and also Sensha's power 3 gem creation, and I'm able to deal about 110 if I'm lucky with 3 keys, so about 110 million, so I can still help out with the guild boss here. So that is pretty much what I've been doing for this event. I have considered purchasing the packs here, but at the end of it, I decided to just try and see what I can do without actually purchasing. So take a look as well. There's a lot of different packs now available for you to purchase in the stores. Right now, this is the team I'm running. Let's go ahead and swap him out again so that I don't end up forgetting. Let's go ahead and set this. So again, this is my team, this is my makeup, and I'm doing okay so far in the event, and I'm going to continue and try and build up my my boss levels. So I have a couple more days to go. I'm going to try and see how much I can actually get up to. So that is it for this particular episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having fun with PvP. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know how you're doing, and if there's any comments, any feedback for what I can do differently, team makeup, etc. So thank you for your time. Until then, I'll see you next time.